Hi, I'm Akasan, the Red Reddit one, and you are watching 2 Drink Minimum. Drink, drink. Drink, drink.
From the pages of the World Wrestling Federation magazine, here's Update.
Party people in the place to be. What's going on? It's me. This comes to me. First off, I've heard just from being on the internet. I've heard it about it a million times. I didn't actually watch SmackDown, but I've heard about this 1.5 million times. Mario Fanboy 15 says, "Yo, Surreal469, do a reaction video to this shoot. You'll thank me later." Now, I've heard it was a shoot. Some people say it might have been a work. I don't know. The crux of it is, as I understand it, Daniel Bryan said something about The Miz's talent that The Miz didn't like. And The Miz decided he was going to go off on him. So we're going to see The Miz lose it in the face of GM Bryan, Daniel Bryan. Yeah, Bryan, Daniel Bryan, whatever. Fuck, that was... well, you know, Surreal doesn't really get drunk for these. Shit, spilling drink all over the fucking place. Alright, here we go. This is Daniel Bryan getting confronted by The Miz about some comments, and that starts right now.
There's no gentle way to say it. To me, you wrestle like a coward. You wrestle like somebody who's afraid to get hit. Like, I wrestle like a coward. You wrestle like a coward.
Work.
I'm the one.
Work.
If I were to create a wrestler who, to me, like embodies, like when I was an independent guy and I was thinking like, oh, okay, what's the soft WWE style? It would be that. WWE is transformed in the last.
Hold on. You had to talk. You're the one that called me a coward in the wrestling ring. I'm the coward in the wrestling ring.
Yeah.
But let's talk about cowards for one second. The reason I wrestle the way I wrestle is because I can do it day in and day out all the time for 10+ years. I have never in my career ever have been injured. I don't get injured for 6 months to a year. I am here each and every week. But you sit there and call me a coward?
It's a work.
I'm the coward. Wait,
why are you thinking
about a coward?
Have wrestling fans gone stupid? Why do you think this is a shoot?
WWE fans, the people that he loves, that he will be back. He promises them. I promise you, I will be back in 1 year's time to claim this title. But you didn't, Daniel, did you? But I'm the coward. Okay, I'm the one that doesn't love the fans.
If they would let me come back, I would come back.
Oh, if you would? Yeah. You would. You love that WWE ring. You love being wrestling. You love being right in that wrestling ring, and you love wrestling, right? Well, why don't you quit? Why don't you quit and go to the bingo halls with your indie friends?
Okay, I think you need to calm. That's not what this show's about.
The GM have this. Thank you very much, Renee. This is a great show, but we're talking here. I need to talk to you real quick because the fact is, you're the one that calls me the coward, but you're the one that doesn't get in the WWE ring again. No, don't you walk away from me, Daniel. Don't you walk away. I'm the one that loves the fans.
That's such a work.
That loves everyone and everything. You're the one that gets up and walks away every single time. You're the coward. I am not a coward. I am your Intercontinental Champion, and there's a reason I am the title. Reason making this the most relevant, prestigious title that WWE has, and I deserve the respect on SmackDown Live. Get that camera right here. Understand that this is day 141 of the never-ending Intercontinental Championship World Tour, and I swear to you, I promise you, it will be the most relevant title on SmackDown Live. I could care less about those little kids on for the tag team titles and the Women's Championship and the WWE Championship. This is my show. My show. And I'm sick of all of you, my GM, sitting there criticizing me, calling me the coward. You're the cowards. I'm the one here day in and day out in that wrestling ring beating people up. Thank you very much.
That's so work. That's so a work. That is such a work. That's not a work. How is anybody falling for that not being? Because they didn't say anything. Shoot, really. Like all he really said was, you know, you tweeted that you'd be back in a year. So that's such a work. That's such a work because Daniel Bryan didn't say you wrestle like shit. Daniel Bryan didn't say you never deserved the heavyweight title and you kind of probably don't really deserve the Intercontinental title. Like, he never said any of that. He never said your wife is a waste of space. He never said any of the shit that I've said, but he's never said any of that shit. He said you wrestle cowardly. That's a work. You wrestle cowardly is the PG way of saying something on TV that in the back they say chicken shit heel. They say chicken shit heel. They say you're chicken shit heel, chicken shit manager, chicken shit worker, whatever. Because that's the role you play. And that's the role he played. Of course that's a fucking work. Are you kidding? Now, if you want to ask me if that was a good work, sure it was. That was no pipe bomb by any means. Don't any of you compare that to a pipe bomb. But that was damn good. That was good for the Miz. Like, the Miz has improved quite a deal. It took him a lot of years to do, but he improved quite a bit. I've seen some talks. People will be like, you should give him another chance at the heavyweight title. No. He hasn't improved that much. He hasn't improved that much. But he's improved enough to, hold the IC belt for a while. That's fine. Be a chicken shit IC heel champion. That's fine. That'll work. I'm fine with that. But that was totally a work. That was nowhere near a shoot. If you think that's a shoot, you don't know what a shoot is. If you think that's a shoot, then, pal, you need to watch more wrestling. If she thinks that's a shoot, she's too young for you, bruh. Like, that's not a kid. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, that's a shoot. Right. That's as much of a shoot as, matter of fact, that's even less of a shoot than those fucking reality shows that WWE's got and everybody else has. And those are all fucking works. Are you shitting me? Fuck out of here. Oh, Daniel Bryan and his Bella Twin are living with John Cena and his Bella Twin. What wacky shenanigans? Shut the fuck up. Work. Assume everything is a fucking work unless proven otherwise. Work. What's the secret word of the day? Work. It's a fucking work. Party people, did you believe that was a shoot? Do you still believe that's a shoot? I'd like to think higher of you than that. Let me know what you think down there in the comments section. How do you feel about The Miz? Do you like The Miz? How do you feel about Daniel Bryan? Do you like Daniel Bryan? Now, this is interesting because we're going to see, I see this splintering off into parallels. You got Daniel Bryan. He's going to be preoccupied with The Miz for a while. This whole fucking thing will probably work to Miz getting a title shot at some point and losing, but it'll probably work up to there because he antagonizes Daniel Bryan or gets under his skin or yada, yada, yada. He just won't go away, right? Meanwhile, on the other side of it, you got Brock Lesnar and Shane McMahon and Shane's pissed at Brock and stories, splinter, stories. So that's what's happening here. You got kind of the same thing happening on either side, just with different types of people. This whole thing was a fucking work. What's not a work is the comment section you can comment on. What's not a work is that I have Amazon, I have Groupon, I have eBay links you can click onto. Those things don't cost you any more than they normally would when you go and shop there. You just click through the links in the description, and when you click through those links in the description, it only works when you click through those links in the description and you buy something. Keeps the lights on at the party. You go to the swag stores. You buy something, and I said that twice, and you keep the lights. I really do drink during this shit, or before. I really do. You buy something, and you keep the lights on at the party, and that party people ain't a work. That party people ain't bad. Boom. Boom.
Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch.